Hello friends, welcome back to the bench. Our patient is 2005 Subaru Outback. This is H6 version, 6-cylinder engine. What's wrong with it? We got a ticket from Larry. Error codes misfire 1, 3 and 5, getting worse. Replaced knock sensor, coils, packs, plugs, variable valve components. Okay, nothing about injectors. Okay, so this is interesting because if cylinders 1, 3 and 5 are misfiring, that means the left side of your engine is misfiring. The cylinders, what is this? Let's just use this. Imagine that this is the engine. You're standing here in front of the engine, right? The cylinders go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 3, 5, that's the left side of the engine, all three. That doesn't sound to me like it's a issue with ECM, because it's kind of too coincidental. Why is it only left side? Why is it not cylinder 6 or 2 or 4, right? Typically when it's ECM fault, it's usually just kind of random, and usually it's intermittent. Now this supposedly is permanent misfire, and we don't know if it has been confirmed that the coils, the injectors are opening and the coils are firing. Now there is a little bit of liquid damage here, but it's all on the outside. I don't see any liquid damage on the board anywhere. I don't see any physical damage. I don't see any burnt components. I don't see anything here. Now on these devices, as opposed to the ECMs that we usually work on, the injector driver is IC603, this guy. Ignition driver is IC403, this guy. So the easiest solution would be just to clone it to the replacement, and that would eliminate an ECM, because I don't think it's the ECM. And I'm not only basing that on my gut feeling, although primarily, but I also did measurements on both the injectors and the ignition lines, and there's nothing suspicious. I think the output stages are working correctly. But the only way to find out is actually replacement. So I have a SE481, that's this chip. You can see it here, SE461 or 481, was it? 481. And the one that is easier to remember, SPF 0001, this one. So what I'm gonna do is just replace those chips and dump the EEPROM from this ECM and send the ECM back. If it still has problems, then we can just get the replacement ECM. It's roughly around $80–90 used. Clone it, and that will definitely eliminate ECM being a culprit. But in this case, I really don't think that it is an ECM. But until we actually eliminate ECM, it could be. There's plenty of subtle faults on ECMs that will not be revealed by measuring or simple testing like this. So I'm not feeling too great today, so let's just speed up the footage, put some nice music, and get this done.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on day dreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix. You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in, but it's time now you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in.
Alrighty, so both chips are replaced. So if that was our issue, the issue will go away. But my gut feeling is telling me that this was not our issue. I'll do it off camera. I'll grab the EEPROM and save it, send the ECM back to the client, and we'll see if it still doesn't work or if it still has the exact same misfires. We can either try cloning to absolutely eliminate ECM, but if there is misfire due to ECM fault, it's always the output stage. If it's misfire on certain cylinders, because if it's the control side, then the car is not going to start. It's there's not going to be misfires. The car is just going to be dead, and perhaps it won't even crank. If it was knock sensor, because the customer replaced knock sensor, same thing. It wouldn't be misfire only on some cylinders. The car would not run. Not a single one. Not a single injector would have opened. Not a single ignition coil would have fired. So I don't think this will resolve the issue, but I will also give it a little more thorough visual inspection. I did give it visual inspection, but I'll do another one, and a little longer, a little more in depth. But both chips are looking good. Alignment's good. Everything's good. As you can see, these take a little longer than QFN chips, and there's stuff that can go wrong. If you bend one of the pins, it's a pain to bend it back. If one of the pins breaks off, then, well, there's not much you can do. I mean, I have in the past fixed the chips which had the broken leg, and I just soldered in the wire, because a little bit of that leg is going to be exposed on the chip. You can solder onto that, but it's not really reliable. I wouldn't recommend that. In some cases I do that, but in this case I would just order a new chip. And they are available, all these Denso chips. The data sheet is not. We don't know what's in them. They're custom chips, but they are available. You can buy them. Alrighty, that'll do for today. I think I'm gonna go back to bed and get some rest and see if I feel better tomorrow, because tomorrow I have a big interview. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, thank you guys very much for watching. I do appreciate you, and I shall see you in the next one.